was about right there, baby. Goodness gracious. What a fish. What you think?
I think you don't need none of these.
Well, that's the reason why they're sitting over there. You know
That's
what,
over.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I did the same thing.
I think I'll cut this one off. Should I put a paddle tail trailer on there or a pumping trailer?
I put a pumping trailer. I put it on fluorocarbon too. I'm just gonna pitch it around too, and you know, pitching around, swimming around, whatever.
Yeah, I do need to do that. I'll put this one.
You reckon the shatter spot in here?
I don't even know if this place has shit.
Yeah, it does, cause they schooled on them last year or last time. Remember?
Seems like I remember something like that. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it.
That's cute.
That's gonna be it.
That'll do.
That'll do, Pete. That'll do. Well, good morning from day one of practice on the Sabine River, and I will say a flooded Sabine River. You know, this is one of those deals where I caught them here in the past, and you know, growing up where I did and fishing the Apalachicola River, the number one thing is don't go upriver when it's high water. But it's one of those deals where I just kind of got to get it out of my mind and either figure out if it's going to work or, like I said, get it out of my mind. So we're up here in a backwater. I've caught them and done well in the past, and I'm just idling back in here and seeing if I can find a hard edge, a hard bank, and that's what you're looking for. It looks like I'm seeing some bank up here. I don't know how this is going to work out, but anytime the water has blowed out of the banks on a river and they've got that much to get into, you can't get your bait to them. They're up there feeding on, you know, worms and critters and stuff that they can't normally feed on, and they're out there in the woods with the water. Now, and I looked at the forecast, it doesn't show it falling much, if any, from now until Friday. That's the farthest I can look out. So we're just going to go up here and spend a little bit of time and see what it looks like. Probably won't be what we want, but if it's not, then this place is going to fish really small. You're going to have the lower end of the Sabine, you're going to have Cow, Adams, and Taylor's Bio. Galveston across the bay over there will play. Not the Trinity. The Trinity's blowed out just like the Sabine and the Netches. So we're just going to see what we can get figured out. I'm starting to see some bank, which is a good sign, but now we just got to see if we can get some bites. There are bass that live up here. I knew they were. That's a good one for here too, man. That's a 2-pounder. Just not enough bank. I mean, that just shows you if you find bank, you can get a bite. You just can't find enough of it. I mean, look out through there. It's just nothing but it's just too many places for them. Got him. They're bass. Dude, he couldn't have ate that thing any better. A little Rico. You think he was fooled? Yeah. 13. Little fat one. I don't know if he's 12 inches, but look how fat and broad that little fish is. Let's see if he's 12. I think he is. Oh yeah, almost 13. He hit it as soon as it hit the water. Red pea. You heading in?
Boy, that's a Sabine River hammer right there. Five of those a day and you win the tournament. That's what's crazy. Keeper. What you think? Think it's keeper? Or even short?
I think it's gonna be short. I agree. He's 12. Is he?
Say it ain't so, buddy.
Hmm.
Drum. Big old goo. Enough of these last week. This is called a Sabine River smallmouth. Right size, wrong flavor. The two products been kind of tough. Went to a different place, had a couple bites, had 2 good bites, but not as many bites as yesterday. We came to another bahia over here. Check it out. It looks terrible, so that's a good sign. But you gotta check it, see, just make sure we're not missing something. But it's gonna be an interesting tournament. I don't know if that place over there is gonna hold up with all the pressure, with the water level, because it kind of seems like it's getting lower over there, which is not ideal, especially when everywhere else is flooded. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Somebody's gonna get 100 grand at the end of this week, so it might as well be us, as far as I can tell. Sounds like a plan to me. But it's gonna be tough, but as long as we know that, literally one bite away, especially at this place. 1 4-pounder makes your day. 3-pounder, or 2.5-pounder, honestly. 2.5-pounder is big. Probably not a keeper. Huh. It's a monster. He might be 12 inches. Yeah, maybe 12 inches. It is 12, right? Okay. Yeah. Wrapping up day 2 of practice on the Sabine. Pretty bad day. I think I put my hands on like 4 keepers. Fished a different part of the river, or different part of the place, different river, but We're gonna go somewhere else tomorrow. Got one more day to figure it out. I think what we found the first day is probably gonna be where we fish, but hopefully we can find like a sneaky place or something like that, or something. I don't know. I've always done better getting far away at river tournaments, but you either catch them close or you catch them far away. If you try to dabble in more things, it never really works out. But I got stuck a little bit today. You can tell from the motor, it's pretty nasty, and the boat, and me, and everything. But old Yamahammer got us out. Gave her hell, that's for sure. But hopefully we'll find something tomorrow. If not, we'll fish what we got the first day. We just gotta maximize every bite. Like, can't be caught slipping this week, because that one bite is such a huge difference. A quarter of a pound is massive here. So when you get that 2 pound bite or a 2.5 pound bite, like, you've got to get it in the boat. If not, you're not gonna do good. So that's the plan. Go find somewhere we can catch some bass, some keepers tomorrow, and see what happens. Damn hammer. He's all over. Oh, 12 and 8. We're not gonna zero.
What you call right size, wrong brand.
Gosh, that thing. Nice.
Champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. Drew Benton, one fish here today, unfortunately. One fish for 115. Another shot at them tomorrow, and hopefully a little redemption.
Yeah, hopefully so. This place is it's a grind out there like everybody's talking about, but
it's taken a lot of the playing field away from us with this high water. It kind of took away what I like to do, where I like to run way up these rivers, and I'm stuck kind of just scrambling. So hopefully we can figure out something tomorrow and get back in it.
All right. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. A 6-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Drew Cook. 5 fish for Drew Cook here today. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. That puts him in 29th place. 7-12 puts you in 29th place. Not bad.
No, it's not bad, but I was going to hold them up like my son, grabbing them like water bottles, but one already got me pretty good. But, it was a tough day today. Honestly, it was really tough. I caught one on like my 3rd cast, and then I didn't catch another one until sometime after lunch. And I had 4 little bitty ones for about 4.5 pounds, and left out of there, ran halfway back, stopped, and kind of landed on a little deal. Caught 3 or 4 of them real quick, and it was time to go in. So maybe we can catch some bass tomorrow. I really don't know what to expect, but we need at least that again so we can make the weekend.
Love to have you here all the way through to Sunday.
Wrapping up day number 1. Had 7, 12, something like that, which has us in, I think, 20-something place, which is crazy. But the weights are so stacked. I think 9 pounds is top 10. 12 pounds is leading. So, like, there's some room to be made, but it was so tough. I caught a keeper real quick, right off the bat, close, then ran 30-something miles. Caught all the rest of my keepers, or caught 4 keepers, and then came back and ended up culling out 3 of them. So we're either gonna run a long way tomorrow or stay close, but either way we gotta have 7+ pounds to make the cut.
Gonna do a little exploring thing. We gotta pack as much fuel in here as we can. Try to run away at that river.
Day 2 here at the Sabine's. Had us 12 something yesterday. We're in the cut right now. Oh no, yeah. Wow. I had 7-12, not 12 something. Boy, if I had 12 something, we'd be in business right now. But yeah, had 7 pounds in the cut. It was tough. Had 2 lucky bites yesterday. Caught one of them, 2 1/4. The other one was like a 3-pounder, 3 something. Lost it. I don't know. We're gonna start here close again, and then I guess run back over there to Taylor's and hopefully wrangle us up like 5 or 7+ pounds. Sounds easy, but it's not. It's extremely tough, but we just keep our head down and hopefully get 5 decent keeper bites and make this cut, and then we'll figure it out from there.
All right, here we are, day 2, the Sabine River. Dug ourselves a pretty big hole yesterday. No way around it. We had 1 bass for almost 2 pounds. The good news is the cut weight is right there around 14 right now. It's 7 pounds a day. So realistically, 12 pounds gets us right back in the cut. So we're not gonna go back to the area we fished in yesterday. We're gonna roll the dice and go up to a creek I fished a few years ago. I drove over it on the way back home from the lake yesterday, and it looked like it was in the banks, so we'll just see what happens and see if we can catch us a limit of fish, and that's the first goal, and hopefully they're 10 to 12 pounds.
I'm hoping I can push this one down. those guys will go back and get a chainsaw and clean it out for us.
Yeah. This bass bite. See, I caught a bunch of these yesterday. I can tell you right now, he's 11 and a half. No, not even quite 11. But it was a bass bite. I finally got one to bite a buzzbait. Yes, sir. We're on that one bass pattern. Hot diggity damn mother.
Wrangled one.
Is that number 2? Ah, he's gonna be close. Gosh almighty. I mean, he ate it. Like, I don't know the best way to get him unhooked. He's so tiny. Yeah, he's 12. Oh yeah, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Look out.
From Georgia, a 6-time Classic qualifier, Drew Cook. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that today. Needs 7.6 to take the lead. 4 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 12.9. You move into 4th place currently. I have no idea what the cut is. Is it going to be enough?
I have no idea. If judging by what I saw today, yeah, I ought to be in there like swimwear, but I don't know. You never know with these guys. I don't see the cut going up, but you never know. It was a super grind. Like, a grind doesn't even explain. I have said other places were a grind, and I lied. They were not a grind. This was a grind. But either way, if we make it, I'll go somewhere else tomorrow, and if we don't, then headed to Lake Douglas in Tennessee. Got to say hey to my wife and boys back home. Looking forward to seeing you.
All right, well, if you're playing the Bassmaster drinking game, with grinds, you're already done. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida. Let me hear it for Drew Benton. Got the whole team out here with him today. Actually, not the whole team. His team's very large, ladies and gentlemen. Had 115 yesterday, 2 fish to add to that here today. 2 pounds, 9 ounces, gives him 4.8. Unfortunately, not going to be fishing this weekend, but you got the family with you and fun place to spend the weekend.
Yeah, it's super special anytime my wife gets to come and bring them. It takes the sting off a tough finish a lot better. But, after one fish yesterday, I kind of gambled and ran way up the river, and it still just hasn't fell out enough. it's a place that I like to, think about it and try to make calculated risk. And today I just gambled because I knew that that's what it would take to get back in the tournament, and it just didn't pay off. I ran back and caught those 2 little ones, but wouldn't trade it for anything. Glad to be here, and when we come back, maybe the water won't be flooded, and we'll catch them a little bit better.
All right, safe travels. Good having you here, boys. Junior left me hanging. Thanks. No worries. Nobody noticed. Hey.
Just finished weighing in here at the Sabine on day 2, and I had 2 bass today, and I had 1 bass yesterday. Just it's a rough one. Rough one. It the high water really kind of threw a wrench in what I like to do when we're here. I like to run up the rivers, the Netches, the Sabine, and have options to get away from people. And I knew coming into it that Taylor's was going to be a big player because it's kind of, and it's inside its own lock, and it doesn't fluctuate as much. But we went there yesterday, and that's where, everybody's in the top 10 and caught them. But I just, for whatever reason, I got in a bad rotation or something, and I only got 1 keeper bite yesterday. So we rolled the dice today and went way up the river, and it actually fell out enough to where I thought it was going to be doable, and that's my only shot, I felt like, to catch 12 to 13 pounds and make the cut. That's what I needed. And I wouldn't do anything different. You can't just lay up and just catch 5 to 7 pounds. That would have done me no good either. So we'll just take this one on the chin and spend a couple weeks at home, and it's to Oklahoma for 10 killer. That's going to be another grinder. And then we have ICAST, and then 2 northern tournaments, and then our season's over. So this is going to hurt us in the points a little bit. We're going to be somewhere in the 40s to around 50, but we got 3 tournaments to right the ship, and we'll get her done.